Today, after running up and down every tower in history, Assassin's Creed pauses to catch its breath. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to episode 218 of CheckPoint, where we have a special bulletin. While the stories we report on are real, the things we say are jokes, so keep that in mind, lest ye be mad. Renowned esports team Team Liquid has parted ways with their headlining StarCraft 2 player Hero after recent changes to Blizzard's rules about player residency. StarCraft's World Championship Series has 3 regions, North America, Europe, and Korea, and Blizzard's rules are now more stringent about the players actually being residents of the region they play for. Staying with the team would force Hero to miss any DreamHack or Intel Extreme Masters competitions, and there's no feasible solution that satisfied both parties. This ruling is intended to stop Koreans from traveling to and competing in other regions where they've been routinely beating out the people who actually live there, leading to international competitions where the finals are frequently a Korean versus a Korean. Now, it just means that in international battles, the Korean region will always win. The Witness is a very hard, very weird puzzle game, so it's not surprising that people are trying to speedrun it. But a speedrunner by the name of Fearful Ferret has brought a new dimension to the very concept of speedrunning. You see, one puzzle, minor spoilers ahead, is embedded in a 58-minute film in an underground theater. As it plays, an eclipse appears over the screen, that process needs to finish before you can finish tracing a line in a nearby corridor. This takes a while, so what is a good speedrunner to do? Does drive for 15 minutes to the burger chain Whataburger and get a fish fillet sandwich immediately spring to mind? Because that's what Fearful Ferret did. This is perhaps a weird strategy, but is also perfect for speedrunning The Witness. The game is already so mysterious that who in their right mind drives 15 minutes to get a fish sandwich from a burger chain fits right in. Assassin's Creed fans rejoice. There will not be a new game in the series this year. This is a surprising departure from Ubisoft's ongoing Assassins-related strategy, considering they've released at least one Assassin's Creed game every year since 2009. According to a blog post from Ubisoft and comments their CFO made during an investors call, they're going to take a step back and reevaluate if forcing a new iteration of runny, jumpy, hooded stab into our eyes every year is really best for the franchise or its customers. Ubisoft attributes the comically buggy launch of AC Unity with a lackluster launch week for AC Syndicate, and popular opinion would agree. In the meantime, if you need your fix of the Assassin's Creed style of open-world, action-focused, tower-based exploration genre, luckily you still have every other game Ubisoft makes. Professional StarCraft player Cran K has finally found a way to let the world know how good he is at the game. He just decided it wasn't interesting enough to play StarCraft 2 by itself, and he thought he would also play a Hearthstone match at the same time. To add insult to injury, he was playing Zerg. So thanks, Cran K, for showing me that you can be better at playing 2 games at once than I can be playing them individually. Sometimes emergent gameplay happens naturally, sometimes it's a self-appointed challenge, and sometimes it's brought on by sheer boredom. It's probably the latter that drove Destiny player Surfaboy to progress his character from level 1 to level 40, the game's maximum, without ever leaving the tutorial level. It turns out that if you don't kill the very last enemies in the mission, then you can leave the game, load back in, and kill everyone again while retaining your XP. Surfaboy did this for 98 hours. But he finally got there, with 62,674 kills and only 19 deaths. His kill-death ratio is over 3,200, and those dregs must be getting pretty damn tired of being routinely killed. In other Destiny news, Bungie's observance of Valentine's Day, known in-universe as Crimson Days, features a new 2-player PvP elimination mode where you and a co-op partner, life partner or otherwise, try to kill the other couple before they can kill you, just like most double dates. However, in Destiny, as in relationships, people have figured out how to get all the rewards with the minimum outlay of actual effort. It turns out that you can earn the Crimson Days rewards just for playing the mode, not for actually winning. This has led to a glut of Guardians loading into the match and then immediately killing themselves, Suicide Pact style, like a heavily armed Romeo and Juliet. It was never going to work anyway. She was a warlock from Future War Cult. He was a titan from Dead Orbit. Sure was a lot of Destiny news this week, which is weird considering the game's startling lack of actual content at the moment. Coming up, the Internet Archive has released a playable library of over 1,000 Windows 3.1 games. Finally, I can fulfill my nostalgia for Cow 5, The Great Egg Quest, Prairie Dog Hunt 2, Judgment Day, and Battle Hamster. Now that I think about it, all the games I remember are about fighting animals. Is that weird? It's actually pronounced crank, but because of his accent, he says crank. Well, alright, whatever. We were saying it how he says. Look, we looked it up, damn it. Yeah, I don't know why I said library.
Library?
Going through very quickly, I sometimes mispronounce something, and I definitely said library instead of library.